First Round Pick. Welcome back to First Round Pick. We're here to discuss the first week of NFL football. And this week, I have with me my really good friend, Chace. He's up there. You see him. I don't know if he's on this side or this side, but he's here. And we're here to discuss the first week of NFL ball, like I said before. So, Chase, did you watch football yesterday?
Man, it's a crime if you don't watch football on week one. It's a national holiday. Uh, Not only in my household, but I think America's household. So yes, I did watch football week one.
That's good. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't watch every game, but that's why we just here to talk about the prime time games of this week. So let's start with the first game of the season. Ravens versus the Chiefs. First off, it should have been the Super Bowl game last year. That should have been the Super Bowl game. What you think?
Well, I mean, if one team was in the NFC and the other team was in the AFC, for sure it would have been a Super Bowl game.
Oh
But
yeah, I guess
they
they
both in
can't.
the conference.
You're
But
right.
they did make it to the AFC Championship, and they picked off where they left off from last year. I mean, it's the first game of the season, so everybody was getting their ducks in order and stuff. But it was a great game.
I believe the Ravens definitely they definitely could have won. They literally lost by a toe, like a toe. They definitely could have won that game. I thought Lamar. They said that Lamar had got bigger over the season, like over the off season, that he been putting in work. And to me, he just looked so small on the field. Like he looked so tiny to me. Like he actually lost weight. Is what it looked like to me. And just
He
like
did
his
he did.
throwing, he just wasn't throwing like how he was supposed to be.
So you think because he did a fasting this summer, he didn't have the strength.
I don't think they said that he gained weight. They said like on paper his weight has went up, but on them cameras it looked like it went down.
He was bigger last year, but he definitely leaned out this season. He said in one report that he didn't like the way he was feeling at the weight he played last year, so he dropped down as well. I think he's like 210,
Mm.
but I mean he still looked good on the field. I think they just got to get organized with the new OC, how they're going to implement Derrick Henry in the play
Oh
scheme,
yeah.
and also too like Zay Flowers is the number one no more. So I mean he is the number one. So they got to get him and Rashad Bateman on the same page, and I do like the addition of as Isaiah Likely having more play time. Mark Andrews, they used him in a couple of schemes, more on the offensive line. But overall, I mean, the fact that it was the first game and they had a lot of ups and downs, it took it to that last possession against the defending champs. So that says a lot about them.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I believe when they lost to them last season, it was by a bigger margin, of course. I just thought them losing by them last year that they was gonna come back with way more force. Like Lamar was like, he was talking so much crap and he was like, honestly, like we're gonna beat them, we're gonna do good. And he got there. But they put up a really good fight. But that last play, whoever got them side cameras, you got some really good cameras because I'm telling you, by a toe is crazy. Them size 11s was insane. And Deion Sanders, he would have got it in because he only got three toes on one of that foot, but I think he would have made it. He would have.
All
But
right.
yeah, let's move on. Let's move
Yeah.
on. Let's move on to the Eagles game. The Eagles play. Who they play?
Eagles played the Packers and
They did Love versus
St.
Hurts.
Paulo, Brazil.
It was Love versus Hurts, and Love got hurt. Literally, he's out for how many weeks? You said 5.
Yeah, it was. I think it was an MCL sprain. So
Mm-hmm.
they didn't put a timeline on it, but with the MCL sprain, probably gonna be out 5 6 weeks just for precautions.
Which is crazy. And he got. I don't want to say luckily he got hurt at the end of the game, but it was the end of the game when he did get hurt. I believe the Eagles they didn't protect their quarterback like they should have. I think Jalen got sacked way too many times to be the team that they are, the team that they built. But they also got a new coordinator in that um right there too. So, what do you think on that one?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
I said they got a new coordinator. And I think Jalen, he just got sacked like way too many times to be the team that they are, or the team that like America thought they were. Let's say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going back to being at the first game, and I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing for them is losing Jason Kelsey on the front line. I mean, having him as the centerpiece of your O line for the past 10 years, and he hasn't missed a
Mm-hmm.
game since 2014. Losing him and replacing him is a big piece, and you can see that when their second turnover was off of a miscount on a scheme. So, I mean, they still look good. I mean, going from who was their running back last year? DeAndre. I mean Swift. I mean, from going from Swift and upgrading to Saquon. Saquon looks
Oh yeah,
Saquon looks
he was
good.
going off. He was
Saquon
going
looks
off the whole
Saquon looks
game.
good. So yeah, I mean Jalen is one of those ones. He usually has a slow start to the season and he picks it up throughout. And that field was bad too. That's another
Oh
thing
yeah, they
that
had
a lot
built
of
it like real fast.
yeah, a lot of people weren't talking about the field, but the field conditions were bad, and that has a lot to do with your play. So, I mean, there's a lot of conditions, but they still came out. They came out, put over 30 points on the board, and came away with the dub. And so, a win is a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win. That's what they always say. I really forgot about Barkley. Like he did so good. He was going off in that game. Like people
3
was like,
touchdowns.
"Wow, y'all traded him, and he going off like this. That's insane." Like he did real good. I think he's gonna be a real big impact for that team this season, all season. And I think they'll make the playoffs. Of course, it's the Eagles. So I think he'll contribute more in that as well for them to go further. And since we're talking about the field, um, through something that I heard the field conditions for the Rams Lions game wasn't as ideal, and that's why the Rams pretty much lost. Did y'all see Kobe Durant? He dropped the ball. He called it. I just think it was gravity when he went down, he would have hurt something. I think he would have hurt something if he went down with the ball and actually did it. But I mean, it was a good effort, and I think they would have won if he caught the ball, but he didn't. And I heard it was because of field conditions. Don't quote me on that. Um, but yeah, they definitely gave up in overtime, which is crazy because they could have definitely beat the Lions.
I mean, it was a great game. What are you laughing? It was a great game.
I'm
You
a
go to
great
overtime.
guy.
You go to overtime and you
I'm actually a
lose. I
great
mean,
guy.
Overtime, the first Sunday night football game of the season.
yeah, and overtime in regular season is different from playoffs. So playoffs, overtime, you get an opportunity to either match the first score, and the fact that they couldn't do that, and Detroit went down there and scored. You gotta hang your hat on it. But if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. And any ball player know that. Like, I mean, if it hit my hands, I had an opportunity to seal the game, and I dropped it. I can blame it on the field conditions, whatever the case may be. But knowing Kobe, knowing how he handles his business and how he's been playing and how he scaled himself to one of the top DBs in the game. He's gonna take that. He's gonna take that on the chin and be like, I'll do better. So next time that
Yeah.
happens, he'll take care of business. But I mean, the Rams look good. The Rams, the fact that they lost Puka early in the game, and boys forgot about Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup was the top receiver 2 years ago, and last year
A person.
he was full of injuries. So the fact that Matthew Stafford still reloaded that offense after everybody thought they were going to drop off since they won the Super Bowl, they look good. They look good in the NFC. So I won't be surprised if they make a run this season and be one of either a 1 or 2 seed. Honestly,
I think I forgot who made the prediction, but they have them up there as being one of the top seeds
hmm
this year. I forgot who actually made it. There's so many different people like making it, but they
yeah,
got them as one of the top seeds.
and then also too, like you still have Sean McVay. Still
Hmm.
have Stafford. Still have Cooper Cup. That defense is young. Defense is fast, quick. So you have those recipes, and they have experience, like playoff experience and championship experience, still in that on that roster. You can't ever count that out.
Yeah, they got room to learn, and people who want to learn, like the people they drafted in the past few years, they want to learn because they want to be good at their game because they came into a team who came off a Super Bowl win, you know. So it's like you got to be willing to listen to the vets at this point. So, the Texans, since we live in Houston, the Texans, they're gonna be really good this year. They got like a super team, and I would say that every episode. They built the craziest team this year. Like the matchups they got is crazy. I think it's gonna be a really good season. What you I think they're gonna go they're gonna be up there too. They definitely can be Super Bowl
What's
contenders if they
what's
keep playing how they playing.
what's their record? What's their record that you feel like they're gonna end up at the end of the season?
Dang, I don't know. Oh, that's hard. I had them as being like top three this year.
Top
Like
three in the NFL.
losing the championship, the game right before the Super Bowl. I had them not at the Super Bowl, but losing that game right before it. I'm sorry. I had them
Wow.
I don't if they do go to the Super Bowl and it's in New Orleans, that's gonna be a crazy sight to see because it's right next door. That's gonna
Oh,
be a crazy sight to see.
I'll be there.
I,
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there regardless. But the fact that if the Texans, when the Texans make it to the Super Bowl,
I love your positivity.
yeah, yeah. You said they're gonna lose in the AFC Championship. You gonna go all the way there, and you said they're gonna lose. Who they gonna lose to?
I just feel like they in a rebuilding stage, and it's like if they
Nah,
really make the Super Bowl, it's gonna be crazy.
nah. Rebuild done. They,
You think
they
it's done?
yeah.
They got
They,
everybody they need. I mean, they really do have everybody they need, though. If you think
I'm not
about it.
saying they have everybody that they need, but teams know. Like teams are not coming into the week talking about like we underestimating the Texans. They like, oh, these boys is ready. They like, yeah, we got to come and have our stuff together. So
And I think they
yeah,
found that out during the playoffs last year when we
they
even
found that
didn't
out
have.
all last year. Nobody
Yeah.
expected the Texans to have a good season. You had a rookie quarterback, rookie
Mhm.
head coach, rebuilt basically from the ground up since what happened with Deshaun and Bill
We're gonna
O'Brien.
talk about him too. Yep.
Oh no, not my boy. Don't bring him up. That's my dog. Shout out D Watt. But no, Texans. It's I could say it's their year. So watch out. So that's all I gotta say.
No, it's definitely like I said. They're really top. They're a top contender for me right now. I'm a Ravens fan, and I'm like, I'm going to every Texans home game. I would be. I mean, not everyone, because they got some really sucky teams playing this year. But I'm gonna definitely be at the first one. They playing the Bears. They playing Caleb, and he did good in his first game as a rookie. I think
Did
he's the first rookie that they said he's like the first
the
winning
first
rookie.
the first he's the not the first, but he's the first round. I mean, first overall pick to win the season
The
opener
first,
since
yeah, yeah,
1970. So it's
exactly.
been almost 55 years since that's happened. So I mean, yeah, he did his thing. He took care of business, painted nails and all. Did his thing.
See, that's what I be talking about too. He had the freshly painted nails at the
Fresh,
game.
fresh
I
set.
was like, I'm gonna go to the nail salon and be like, give me the Caleb Williams. I'm just playing.
I mean, he creating a market for himself. The girlies love it.
The girl is eating it up.
Yeah, the girlies love it. But I ain't painting my nails. I'm sorry. Ain't happening. Give me a fresh manicure. I'm good to go.
I think his nails helping him win. He's like, if they get him really freshly painted the day before the game, that ball going far. He can throw it. You don't think so? I'm sorry, Caleb. I talk about your nails every time I film, and I just want you to know that I really like them, and it's nothing against you
Shout out to Caleb's nails.
and your manicurist.
Manicurist. Okay.
So what else you been on this football season? Because we done talked about all of the big games. Oh, The game tonight, 49ers. I don't know who they. I forgot who they playing. It's an irrelevant team, but I think they're gonna win.
Let me check.
I really forgot who they playing. Who they playing again?
I got you. I got you.
Somebody about to say inform me, please.
They're playing the Jets. That's not a relevant team. So let's dive into that.
Okay, I think the 49ers gonna win.
You think they're gonna win?
I think they got a really good team base as well. Purdy, love him. Um, I think they're gonna win tonight. What are they? Are they home? Check that.
Um, are they home? I think they are away.
Oh, they in Jet territory.
Yeah, they're away.
I think people expecting them to win though. So
Um,
if they do lose, it's gonna be like. And since I said the word lose, we're gonna come back to this. But them Carolina Panthers, who I think my little league team can beat them.
I don't know. Hot
But
garbage.
yeah, let's get into the 49ers because I don't know too much about the Jets, but the 49ers, I think they're pretty good. I don't really watch like the Jets is not a team that I'd be like on my radar constantly watching. But the 49ers is because
So the
it's my
Jets.
granddaddy's favorite team. That's why I know so much about the 49ers.
I got you. So look,
Thank you. Break it
you're gonna be
down
on
too. We
you're
got
gonna be on
Chase
the
breaking it
49.
down to us, y'all.
You're gonna be on the 49ers. So you're gonna tell me why the 49ers win. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like the Jets can steal a win. So the Jets are actually traveling to Cali for this game.
Oh, they're gonna be jet lag. Okay, go ahead. You tell me first because I just think the 49ers gonna win because I really like them as a team. I really like.
Understandable.
We
I
got
mean,
Debo, my boy Debo play for them. We got Purdy, he is good. Like I just think. But you go with your Jets first. Go.
you got to look at it too. Like nobody was talking about the Jets because Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, but the positive is
Mm.
He tore his Achilles week 1 last year, and he got healthy enough to make an attempt to come back in the season last year, but they shut the season down because they were out of playoff contention. So number one, like Stephen A. say that bad man Aaron Rodgers until he's retired, he's always gonna be in the game, right?
I
So
just
you
want you
got
to know that my like. Well, this is pause for me. I just want you to know that my little producer guy over here, he's over here like
Chase, I'm
eating
hyping
it
you up
up,
right now.
eating it
Aaron
up,
Rodgers is
eating
over
it
there.
up.
I'm telling you, like,
Aaron Rodgers is over there.
look,
I don't know what you're talking about.
y'all people forgot, like, Aaron Rodgers is one of those dudes. Like when he retires, he's gonna go down as one of the best quarterbacks
Mm.
to throw a ball, and he's still slinging it. You got Garrett Wilson on the outside, Alan Lazard, who we got in the backfield. We got Brees Hall. So you talking about all the weapons that the 49ers have. The Jets can
Just got
match up bar for bar. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't see why a lot of people aren't talking about them. And I understand that they're they had a bad season last year, but you had dang, I forgot old boy's name. That was the quarterback for them last year. That
the
just tells you
Jets.
everything. Yeah, he played for BYU. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson.
Every time
Um,
somebody say BYU, I'm sorry,
Cool,
but every time
cool,
somebody say
Cougar,
BYU, I think
Cougar lover.
Backyard University. I don't know why I keep thinking of that, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, also too, and the reason I feel like the 49ers are not going to be up to par, like they had a lot of off-season distractions. And yeah, you already know Brandon Ayuk. It took up until last week for him to get paid, and he's one of the top receivers in the game. And now all the stipulations are coming out of why he didn't get traded. Is
Mm.
basically they put a strong arm on him. They said if he didn't sign with them, he wasn't gonna play this year or whatever, something like that to those standards. Then you have the number one left tackle in the game. One of the one, like, he's gonna go down history as well. Trent Williams. Y'all didn't want to pay him, so with them not paying, they were sitting out. So you talking about having jet lag? They're gonna have jet lag as well because they weren't with the team. They're not. They're gonna have chemistry because they played together for so long. But You didn't get the reps throughout the offseason. Yeah, you were working out with your trainers and stuff, but that's just my opinion. Like it'll take a couple of weeks for them to get back on page, but for them to come out week one, I got the Jets. I got the Jets taking it tonight. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers always, when his back is against the wall and people feel like he's lost a step, he go crazy. He goes
We can bet
crazy.
on we can. I ain't a better, but we can bet on the game. If the
What you
Jets
trying to
win,
do?
I buy you two margaritas. Two. You don't want two margaritas? What you want? Steak
I'm. We
48?
talking.
I should have never said it. Should have
Toca,
never said it.
Toca Madera. Let's
Modera.
go.
Oh, let me tell you about Modera. I
You wouldn't
went
do it.
there and I didn't.
No, you weren't feeling it.
They
I
was
don't
feeling
know.
it.
Producer guy, please.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the invite too. Appreciate the invite. Shout out to
No,
Toca
no,
Madera.
it was a
Oh
last
yeah.
minute 4th of July and it was his fault. I just want to let you
Uh,
know.
uh.
However, I didn't too much. I don't know. I feel like it's a Houston restaurant, of course.
Well,
But we're not here to talk about restaurants in Houston.
that's fine.
Unless
When
you,
when you when your team loses tonight, we'll run it back and we'll see if it's better that time. Thank you.
okay, so if we win, then what I get?
Next topic, please.
Next topic is I heard you talking about them being paid. Let's talk about Dak. Highest paid in the NFL right now is crazy because the
My man,
Cowboys are
my man,
not
my
Super
man, my
Bowl.
man, my man getting to the money.
He is. He really. Where did he get all this money from? I mean, I already know, but it's like, give me my money.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, 240 for 4 years is crazy, especially when I had him on my parlay yesterday and I needed him to get one more touchdown and he couldn't give me one more touchdown. So thank
That's
you,
what.
Dak.
That's
I
what he good
appreciate you.
for.
Oh yeah, showing up but not showing out.
That should be like he need to put that on his next Instagram post because I mean the Cowboys they do the same thing every year. They so good at the beginning, then they good, and they dwindle, but then somehow they make the playoffs. Then the playoffs they good, and it's like zoom, that
I mean,
last
I
playoff
don't want to
game.
look. So
I'm gonna just
look, you
say
you live you
I'm
live
a
it
really
you live
big
it.
Cowboys hater, and you know that. Most of my family love the Cowboys. My friend love the Cowboys. Me, I'm not a really big Cowboy fan. I'm a CD fan. I'm just a girl, but I'm a really big. I'm not a Cowboy fan. So I'm always troll about the Cowboys, no matter what if they doing good or not. The game they played the other last night was really good. I ain't gonna lie. However, go ahead.
I mean, it's like, yes, they cannot perform when they need to perform.
Under
But
pressure.
in regards of their roster took a step back because they didn't do anything in the offseason. Not any big splashes. It took them a long time for CD to get paid, but CD did not lose a step. He was out there showing up. He was showing out, doing his
Showing
thing
out.
last night. So that's not an issue. Another positive is Ezekiel Elliott is back on the team. So when it comes to those
Mm-hmm.
short yardage, third down conversions, they know they can give it to him and he'll be able to do his thing. And he looks like he has a pep in his step that I haven't seen since they drafted him. Yeah, I mean Dak he had some good balls last night. Yeah, it's just when what Stephen A say, when can go wrong, what will go wrong can go wrong or something like that. I feel like it's just a matter of time. I mean, until Jerry Jones hangs it up, which he's not gonna hang it up until
Never
he
until he.
literally hangs up. Like his dial is finito. But I mean, until he still like he until somebody takes over that organization outside of him, it's gonna be the same song and dance. And I love it too because if I know we have Cowboy fans across the nation, but if you don't
Everywhere.
live in Texas, you don't understand how people ride for the Cowboys. And
They would
they
die
really,
about the Cowboys, y'all.
yeah, they about them Cowboys. They love them some Cowboys, and I love when they get out on the first round of the playoffs because it get real quiet. So any Cowboy slander between me and Kyla, it's going down. That's what we do. We do our thing on the Cowboy slander. So
Because the Cowboys, I just really don't
for
like
sure.
them. However, I'm gonna let you know now, friend. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm planning on going to the Cowboys Texans game. in Dallas on a Monday. Y'all might as well come with me. And anybody else watching, if you live in Dallas, y'all might as well come as well. Why not? I mean,
I'm
if
gonna be
y'all want
there.
to go to the game, we can just go to the bar. But I feel like I got to be in Dallas on that day. Dallas
Mm.
versus Texans. That's the Texans dancing right there. Like Texas gonna be on going crazy that week.
You said the Texas two step.
Yeah, it's gonna be the what's the little song that they be doing? What's the song? You know the song?
Copperhead Road?
Just name some of the steps or something. I forgot y'all. We have to come back to it. I'm gonna play that in the video. But it's a little Texas stomp dance thing that they be doing at the Red Rooster.
Copperhead Road. Sorry, sorry.
What do you
But
know?
since while before we even finish this video, let's just talk about the Carolina Panthers and how they really embarrassed the nation, the
No,
whole state.
they embarrass your nation.
No,
They
no, no, no,
embarrass
no,
your
no, no,
state,
no, no,
ain't
no,
you?
no, no, no,
That's sweet. Yeah, for
no, no, no.
sure.
I live in Houston, guys.
Where you from though? Yeah.
Born and raised in South Carolina. I was a Panthers fan. I'm not gonna lie. I was a Panthers fan because I was a Cam Newton fan. I followed Cam Newton until he didn't play anymore. Therefore, I'm not a Panthers fan no more. Obviously, however, I thought they was gonna be way better this year. Not way better, but I thought they was gonna be a little bit better, bro. They try? Did they even
I mean,
try?
it was a sample size. It's week one, but
No, stop. Week
Lord have
one,
mercy. Hey, they made the Saints. They made the Saints look godly out there.
heavenly.
Yeah. You
And
got
I
you got a
know the
you got a
Saints not that
you got a
good, so
30
it's like
37 piece put up on you by Derek Carr and them boys. Mm, that's
I
tough.
think Carolina issue is the coaching staff as well as their first round pick quarterback. Was he first? He was the first. He was first
Yeah,
round.
he's number one overall.
Exactly. Couldn't
Nah,
even play. And
I
now
ain't
he
gonna let you.
back and not putting
I'm
nothing
not
up.
gonna.
And I don't want to say like maybe because
Uh,
he didn't play really last year that's why he got to get into like the rhythm this year. But I feel like the rhythm is not gonna happen.
I ain't gonna let you do Bryce like that. So it's all about the environment that you're in, right?
The
So
coaching staff.
there's a reason that he's number one. He was the number one pick because he did his thing in Bama. But
Hmm.
you also got to remember too, who was right behind him. CJ Stroud was number two. So we could be saying the same thing if CJ was drafted by the
Oh,
Carolina
drafted by
Panthers.
Carolina.
Exactly. So it's really like how you piece it together, and I really feel like the tide is turning on how you need to draft, how you need to build your teams, and you can see it with the Texans as a prime example. Like the Texans, who else? San Francisco Eagles. I mean, they load up because they understand like, hey, like if we need to win a championship, we're not trying to build for the future. Like the future is now. So whatever needs to get done, we need to do it now. So um, there's a lot of pieces that there's a lot of reasons why Carolina is not performing at its best, but until they peel that band-aid off, it's still going to be the same. I mean, they're going to be a subpar team, probably be middle of the pack. I could see them winning 6 or 7 games this year once they put it together. I mean, they do have some really good pieces. Miles Sanders in the backfield. You got a Xavier Leggett. He got drafted there. So they do have pieces. They're getting it together. It's just a matter of who they're matching up with and go from there. But yeah, they got their ass whooped last night.
They got their ass beat. I was like, yo, I have faith in them boys. I had them boys winning.
Faith
My
without what they
pick,
say,
I had them boys
faith
winning.
faith without work is dead.
Dead. And you know what? That's why they need to like look into some. Maybe they just need to pray about it.
Maybe they might
Take a
need you,
book out of CJ.
coach.
Take a page out of CJ book and just.
What you mean? They might need Coach Brown.
They might need me. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell them. I'm a championship winning coach. If y'all didn't know that, I coach little league. I'm going to see one of my boys play tomorrow. Actually, he made his school team, so I'm real proud of that.
It better not be
Um,
trash.
look, I'm gonna go to the game
See, you know
tomorrow.
what? I ain't gonna be hating on little homie. You know what? Because he little homie. He might be good. So do
I
your
think
thing,
I think
Vaughn.
he pretty
What's
good. I
what's
think
what's his name?
Gerard.
Gerard. He got a grown ass name. Gerard, I'm rooting for you, brother. Little bro. Do your thing, dog.
I'm proud of him. Football really do be helping him though, cause
His parents gave him responsibility as a grown up from the get go. His name is
from day
Gerard.
one, huh?
Name Gerard.
I'm trying to find my picks up for the week on my phone so I can tell y'all. Oh, here it go. My picks of the week was crazy. I had the Ravens winning, which they should have. They lost. I had the Eagles winning. They won. The Panthers, the Vikings, they won. The Bengals, the Falcons. I had both of them winning. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. The Texans, I knew they were going to win. The Cardinals, I had them winning. They lost. The Bears, I had them winning. Dolphins, both of them won. The Broncos, Raiders, I had them winning. They lost. I
So
don't know what's going on this week.
how many X's do you have next to your picks?
One, two,
How many
three,
X's?
four, five, six, seven, eight, and one, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 to 8.
You 7 and 8.
Eight X's, yeah, 8 X's,
I
seven
mean,
wins. Plus tonight,
yeah.
San
So
Fran, it'd be tied if San Francisco win.
okay, but I mean, you are from Carolina. Your team is pretty butt too. So your picks was pretty butt. So it lines up.
My team is the Ravens.
Your team is the Panthers.
It is
Don't jump
not
ship.
just because of where
Don't
I'm
jump ship.
from. Just because of where I'm from,
Don't
I mean
jump.
that's my
Anyway,
team.
I did say they were gonna be subpar. I said they were gonna get about 6 or 7 wins, and that's what you got this week. So you right on track.
Yeah. If y'all hear extra noise outside, it's because they outside fussing about something. It's Houston. Who knows? But like I was saying, the Panthers. Yeah, I don't know. Not my team. I don't know what to tell you about that. I love Lamar. I love the Ravens. I'm gonna go to a game this year. I'm gonna go. But
You going out to be more?
yeah, huh?
You going out to be more? Watch a game?
I want to go to a home game. I no, I
That's fine.
really want to go to the Texans Ravens game. But guess when that game is?
It's on Christmas.
Christmas Day. Why would they do that?
That's a beautiful day to go watch some football.
I'm really thinking about telling them I can't come home. Like I'm coming home the day after Christmas. I gotta go to the game. That's an important game I need to go to. It's in Houston. I think I could fly out that night. Can't be that
I
bad,
think
right?
I think I'm gonna ask my family to do Christmas in Houston this year, so I can go to the game.
My family ain't coming here. I already know that. I ain't even got to ask. I'm gonna just have to let them be okay with me not coming home on the day of Christmas. Our Christmas party is also that day. I'm gonna have to go home. I'm gonna just have to watch from home and be sad. But yeah, I haven't even looked at the picks for like the upcoming week or whatever. So we're not gonna talk about those. I just talk about it later, and then I also post my picks at the end of this video here. Cause like I said, I ain't even looked, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Um, did you look? Do you have any picks for this week other than who you said was winning tonight? What's the name of the team again? Oh, the Jets.
Oh, we're talking about week one. My picks.
Yeah, what was
Uh,
your pick weeks one?
I honestly didn't have any picks this week. I usually on week one I like to just enjoy, you know, the nostalgia of football back in. So
Dun, 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 dun,
um,
dun. Yeah,
yeah, so I can get you some week two picks.
you got them already written out.
No, but I can get them to you
Oh,
in the next 24 hours for sure.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
get them to me in the next 24 hours because I'm gonna post this video on a different day.
I don't know. Not you saying it out loud. Shout out to the people in the future.
They already know.
They already know. So look, what we can do, we can put my picks up and we can put Kyla picks up. And
And see
at
who
that point,
right. So
for
we can
sure.
circle back around next Monday.
Just saying.
Cause
But
I'm like the picks is crazy. I can't believe.
you 7 and
I
8 this
really
week.
hope San Francisco win tonight. Cause taking you to Madeira is gonna be crazy work.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy work. It's gonna be crazy work. I
The
want the
tomahawk,
shot.
bro.
I want
You're
the
not
shot.
getting no tomahawk. You got a limit.
Anyway, I want that
Tomahawk
shot
is crazy.
with the flame and the sprinkles. Yeah, I need all that. Run that, please and thank you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What y'all say,
Okay,
princess?
so
Y'all say princess treatment, right? I need king treatment,
I'm just a
please.
boy.
I'm a man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Y'all heard that.
Me and little Gerard going. Yeah, pulling up. I'm taking him with me.
I'm gonna have to tell his mom. I'm gonna say, look, if San Fran lose, I gotta take Madeira. I don't know if they're gonna let him in, but he can come.
What you mean? We're gonna put the reservation under his name.
We're gonna put a reservation where?
The reservation under his name. They gonna let him
Oh,
in. They're gonna be like, he's Gerard. Oh, we good. We got a special place for him. He probably
okay.
could
Well,
sit at the bar. He probably could sit at the bar with that name.
I'm gonna think of a place I want to go when San Fran win. I'm gonna let you know before the game start.
All right. Let's see if it happens.
For real, cause
Uh,
Madeira. Dang, I'm gonna have to work overtime this week, boy.
yeah. Tap in. Tap in. I'm glad you know.
Anyways, do you have anything else to say to the viewers for this week? For this week, you done for this week, other than his picks at the end of this video.
Oh yeah,
Anything else?
pick some crazies. Tap in with me. Uh, I don't know if I'll be back for another episode, but this was a great time. I enjoyed myself, and yeah, let's have a great season, and yeah, go football.
Thank y'all for tuning in the first Brown pick. I think my camera went off. I really think the battery just died. However, y'all can still see me. Y'all can still hear me.
My camera didn't go off.
Y'all can see Chace though. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna post the pics at the end of this video, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Well, y'all gonna know who win at the end of this video.